Hello, boys and girls. My name is Mike at kellytown.com. Mike Kelly, Kelley, by the way, if you want to email me. One of the people on one of my videos asked about some advice on a pose-to-pose motion capture and editing tools, and I started to do something in iClone about it, and then I realized it's just such a pain in the ass. This is one of the reasons I went to motion capture. I went to motion capture because the tools in iClone, while they can help on some things, by and large, they're just flaky, and there's some things you just cannot get straight with them. So I'm going to give you the best advice I can. First of all, if you really want to look at pose-to-pose modeling stuff, I would look at Real Illusions videos. They'll show you some tools. They'll show you some things about it. I'll mention just a couple of things. But again, I just don't think the process in Real Illusion for getting between pose to pose, it just isn't very good. The guy, what he said he wanted to do is have a person sitting and then move to a standing position and hold a baby as if they were holding a baby above their head, I guess. So that's the idea here. So first of all, I want to show you that in animation, you always want to have your motion alignment turned on with align position and direction. I don't even know why you'd ever not want to have this. Perhaps there is a time, but this is usually always what you want. And that just means that when you add a motion to it, it keeps the base root in more or less the same option. Now, unfortunately, as I said, it doesn't work very well or even at all sometimes. But I'm not going to go through showing that because it's just a frustrating thing for me. And it's not really what I want to do. I am strictly a mocap person, and I realize some of you can't afford mocap suits. I have a new Rokoko suit coming really soon, which I'm going to compare it against my PN3. But in the meantime, for those of you that can't afford it, I cannot recommend enough the Rokoko Vision. You know, a lot of times these free mocap tools where you record some video and you put it in a mocap, they have such severe limitations, like you can only do 5 seconds a month or something, whatever, or you have to pay more, whatever. This one's completely free, no problem. You'll never have to pay it. You can do it as long as you want a session. There is a dual cam version of this that promises more accuracy, but you know, I tried it out and I wasn't all that impressed with it. So I would just stick with a single cam version. And this, you can upload any video. You can see this is the guy. What this will work is if you have a motion capture that's mostly in the same position. So I'm going to play
in the
this
blue bar when the right foot is on the ground.
Doing here in the
so
video.
this take actually looks great, but oftentimes you will need to do a little cleanup to your footlock keyframes.
What it really works good on is if they can see the full figure in the front. So in other words, you can do some turns and twists and things, but that's where it might get confusing, and then you might have to do some motion editing, which is usually what happens with these tools, is that they get confused if you put an arm or a limb, even a leg behind the body, then they lose traction and don't get firm footing. But if you're going to do something as simple as sitting in position, get up and then raise up your arms as if you're holding a baby, this is perfect for it. I would not mess around with anything else. This is how to go. So check out the Rokoko Vision is what it's called, free Rokoko Vision, and you can also look at this website here if you want. It's Rokoko's website. This is how I got involved and ended up getting the Rokoko suit that's coming shortly. So I will be testing that out and showing the comparison between it and my PN3 suit too. So anyway, this is how I would suggest you do it. Motion capture, even at this primitive level, is so much better than trying to take existing motions and squashing them together. Now, I still use motions that I bought from Real Illusion, but I don't try to mash them together. I will either put a quick cut, so somebody's running and then they're supposed to, crouch. If I can't get it to work properly, then I'll use a camera cut or something. But otherwise, if I need something motion capture, I just record it myself. So that's what I would recommend. Anyway, hopefully we'll see you around, and see you soon.